The red-nosed reindeer.
Elliot, come here. Come here.
I love the reindeer.
Is he on your head?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Good morning.
Rudolph,
Good morning.
I'm one of the reindeer.
Who taught you this song?
I learned it myself.
You learned it yourself. So we... I need to put on my glasses. I can't see without my glasses like at all. Red nose. Good morning, Belly. Good morning, Elliot. Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning, boo-boo head.
Yeah, he's ready to party. And I can't see Naya. Where are you? Good morning, sweet girl.
Morning, boo head.
Good morning. We still don't have a president elected, so I was up last night just checking and just couldn't sleep. And I don't know how much I'm gonna vlog today because I'm just really tired.
Good morning.
He's playing with his sister.
Boo.
Hi.
Boo.
Anyways, I was up checking election results last night. Nothing new has changed, but it's just like, if you have anxiety, this election is the worst. Like, I knew that this election was going to be different. I mean, we were warned that it was going to be different. For the record, I can't even see where the camera lens is. It's just black. So, we were warned that it was going to be a different kind of election, and we were, I mean, I think I was prepared for this. What I wasn't prepared for was just how long it was going to take to count votes. So, it's like, my goodness, we're in for a long ride. We need to be patient. Okay, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I didn't vlog a whole lot yesterday. What you saw when I was up with the kids, with Linnea and Elliot, that was it. That was all I vlogged. Because the whole rest of the day, I was just too focused on the election, which is stressful. Aside from just not knowing who the president-elect will be, it's also quite terrifying to me that we're on the brink of a civil war. Like, I've always tried to reason that, you know, Americans would kind of, you know, we've been through worse. We've been through a lot. So surely we can, like, overcome this too. So I just sort of kept off. I stayed off of devices. In general, I've been staying off my phone. I just can't. I can't. It's just too much. I'm really trying to use this time to focus on my family and my kids, and I do think I'm a better mom when I'm not just attached to my phone. And in general, I don't think I've ever really had a problem with it, but I think there's just so much coming in that I feel like that I'm letting in, whether it's just like conversations that are taking up more time than time with my kids, or like looking stuff up online, or reading things that are not things that are bringing me up but bringing me down. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's coming in. I have too much input, and I've been on a bit of a technology journey. A couple of weeks ago, when I think it was during Calm's fall break, one of my favorite Instagram accounts to follow, it was a man named Colin Karchner, and he died overnight, like just natural causes. There hasn't been anything else released, but it was very surprise, very sudden. He was a 40-year-old guy that appeared to be in shape, that loved the heck out of his wife and his kids, and he was a social media activist. Basically, his whole platform was to keep smartphones out of kids' hands, keep them off social media, basically to save their childhood, to save their mental health, because social media, we know, is not great for adults. So much of it is not great for adults. And to have a young person whose brain is not completely formed yet. To have them sitting on social media is detrimental. The best way to teach them about healthy boundaries with technology is to model that behavior. So I've really just, ever since his passing, I've just really felt like I need to spend more time with my family, less time on social media, less time just wasting time on my phone, or I feel like I need to put more focus on the people that I'm around. And it just changed me. It really upset me. I still think about it. I still cry when I think about his passing, because he left behind a family that loved him and missed him. And at the very least, they lost their father. She lost her husband, knowing that they were so loved. So all that's to say that it just made me want to make some changes in my own life and how I handle being on my phone. And so I have spent it spends most of the day just sitting, charging. And if somebody calls, I'll hear that. Conversation notifications, I just don't really get those. And I'll check them all at one time. But if it's important enough for somebody to call me, then I'll answer the phone. But in general, that really hasn't been the case, aside from like my family FaceTiming. And of course, with the time of just the pandemic and everyone going crazy over lockdowns, and my gosh, you know, the election, and just all of the doom scrolling that comes with that, I have to just let a lot of that go. I've also been making sure that I have very healthy limits with vlogging, that I have a lot of time with the kids where the camera's not on. Kids are getting older. Cal's gonna be 7, and he definitely has opinions on whether or not he wants to be filmed. And you know, Linnea's getting there as well. I always make sure to ask them before I film them. And sometimes they're like, yeah, let's do this. And then other times they've said, no, you know, I'd rather not. And that's fine. So I just trying to establish boundaries so that vlogging doesn't become this, you know, burden on anybody in the family. And I think that's why we've been able to do it for 6 years. I am going to take Elliot to the store because tonight's dinos and fries night. And we need dinos and fries. So I'm gonna do that.
Hey. 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 It's family movie night. You've got marker on your face. You've got marker on your face.
What are we watching, kids?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, family movie night's the perfect transition from Halloween into the holiday season. Elliot actually had his food on the sofa too. I just had this Minnie Mouse towel so that he didn't get anything on the sofa, and now I'm eating my salad.
But now he wants to play. Now he wants to play.
Elliot, that's Linnea's plate, sweetie. You had your food, let Linnea eat her food. Elliot.